welcome back to another video. This has been Lancaster County the past few days. Crazy rain, thunderstorms. I was talking to Clyde there while I was getting loaded, and I don't know if you can see the water spraying off of the wheels. There's so much water laying on the road. See that? But I was talking to Clyde and he said they got 5 inches last night. 5 inches. All within a few hours. Was some flooding out that way. But anyway, we're loaded up with T-walls. And I'm just trying to get back to the shop safely here. We can make this awkward turn here. And then take you guys along for the ride tomorrow. We're going to take these T-walls out to Mercersburg, out to a dairy farm, and then we're going to go reload timber frames or timber framing lumber up in Altuna, PA. So yeah, I'm going to head home now. Thought I would just show you guys this storm. Crazy, there's water all over the place. So we'll catch you guys in the morning. Hopefully it's nicer then, and you know, it's not too muddy at the job site and at the farm and all that. But hey, we'll take it as it comes. Thanks for being here again, guys. I appreciate everybody tuning back into the channel. Enjoy the video. I'm getting wet just to show you guys this. I was getting ready to leave and there came the wind and the rain. Wow. Woo! Okay, now I'm getting real wet. It is blowing, blowing, blowing. Still a little foggy this morning. I think the rain is all past us and we're gonna have a beautiful day, you know, after it clears up and everything. But it's just foggy this morning yet.
It's alongside the other bunks probably, right? So really have folks, they have just a big pile. Yeah, if you drive down with the big, well, Jerry's got to unload first, so you guys can't get in there too quick. You might as well just get out of the way. That's my plan, yeah. Yeah, if you drive in there, you'll see a real big solid pile that's back right there. a big place to park. Just pull off in there, and then we let these guys by. Supposedly I'm not in a hurry about. I gotta go for cement, I guess, but he wanted me to wait for it, so no big deal. You can bring the machine home. And Joe probably should take that to the next place. Oh yeah, I forgot there was a next place. Yeah, right there where Clyde is. Just pull off into there. And then Austin, you'll go past us, and then
this is
when you get to the commodity shed, make a right, and then it's right in there.
one of the nicer farms I've ever delivered to. Blacktop, look at that.
Yeah, you can actually see where my trailer is.
Not often that we get jobs.
He's got a blacktop all the way in here. That's nice.
Not often that we get jobs this nice.
About the nicest place you can be.
Man, this is a nice dairy. Wow. Honestly, one of the nicest ones I've ever been to. Not gonna lie. Pretty cool. Clean, you know? Well, we're all parked up here. Time to get the straps off. So let's get her done. We can take all the straps off because it's just over yonder there. Alright, got all the straps off and put away. Edge protectors and all that, so Clyde went on in. So there must be room for at least 2 trucks there, but we'll just wait our turn here. Alright, Steve's heading back through.
Oh, and he called there for me back there. He thought maybe he ought to wait until Jerry comes down.
Alright, sounds good. So they want me to wait out here until Jerry comes out.
A little bit of slop back here.
Then we can go on back there, get ready to back into place. This is one of the easiest farms we've been to. I mean, it doesn't often get this nice, like where you can just yeah, where you have all this room. But wow, sure is beautiful here. Got a nice T800 in there. I think it's T800 Kenworth, unloading some commodities or something in the bins. So we'll get a little clip of him heading out through. But what a beautiful morning, guys. What a morning. And if you see my bumper lights ain't working, you are correct. So I just unplugged that one. I have pin connectors to these lights so that I can just unplug them if one goes out or something. And that one, the glass lens broke. See that? So I just popped the bulb out so it don't ruin the bulb yet. But the glass lens broke. So I'm waiting on a new lens to come. You know, you can't just go to Hunter Keystone and these dealerships to get glass watermelon lights. Unless there's a place, unless there's somewhere I can, you guys know that I can go. I mean, besides Horse and Buggy, and that's an hour away. So I didn't feel like going there just for a glass lens, so I just ordered it off of Amazon. But yeah, I was going down the highway and I don't know, it looked like just cardboard. Like I didn't even feel it, really hear it, but I tried to dodge it last minute. Like the car in front of me, it seemed like she or he hit it and it came out, and I tried to do that, but my bumper hit it and it broke the lens. So the bulb was fine, it just hit, I think it was just cardboard, but it just hit the lens and bang, just, you know, pop, crushed it. So, you know, it is made out of glass. But anyway, as you can see, Jerry headed on out and he said wait till Clyde comes out through, then we can head on back and get into place. I guess they gotta move the crane or something before they unload the next load. I'm not sure, but either way, we're supposed to wait. And yeah, we got to get that bumper light fixed. So yeah, you know, those things have been on there for a long time and I've yet to hit them. Well, I did hit a grass, like a bank one time. I just grazed the bank and bent the light in a little bit, but that was the first one I ever broke. So that's actually not too shabby for what we get into, not having, you know, to replace any so far. So yeah, not too bad. But anyway, I'm going to head on in there to the bunkers where they're unloading, get a look-see of what we're dealing with here instead of just sitting out here in the truck. So that milk truck backing in up there. Now the sunrise is kind of hidden again, but boy, that was absolutely beautiful there for a minute. It stinks back here. Smells like silage juice. You get that stuff on your boots and drag it into the truck, yeah, you'll smell that for a while. Especially if it's fresh silage, which obviously this is not, but looks like they got all their silage on huge piles for now. That's why we're getting them a bunker. Pretty messy here too, but it's not mud, it's just juice from the silage and rye, whatever it is. Clyde's heading on out, so let's get on back there. Just gotta drive through this slop here, man. It's a bit messy. Got the mixer tractor there getting ready to load up, mix a batch of feed for the cows. we'll just stay right here till he's unloaded. There's a bit of a bank on the other side of Steve there where, I don't know, it'd be a little hard on the, like I don't know. It goes up pretty good there, and I think I'd rather just wait till Steve gets out of here instead of trying to push the load up over the bank there. Up here hooking the walls up, taking the second one off. Two more to go, then we head to Altuna. little hard to see anything today with all the fog. Time of the year, time to take the weed off. So we got to go up to Altuna, so I guess we'll take 16 to 30 up to the turnpike, I guess. Guess that's what we'll, yeah. Seems like the best route. Yeah, this is not the nicest route with a truck, you know, but gotta go up over some hills, but you know, trucks are allowed on it, so trucks are allowed on it. It's the best way to do it. To get up there, I don't want to drop back down to 70 because that's out around. So we'll get her done. Check out the solar farm. Ugh. Yeah, it just looks like crap, man. They took up a bunch of land over in this area to put in solar fields, solar farms on both sides of the road here. You guys can't see down to the left in the valley there, but and I know I think these solar farms are leases, but it's like, I don't know, you kind of know that farmland is, even if they would take them back out, that would be a long recovery for that ground, you know. That's the way I look at it, at least. But yeah, it's just Matt complaining again about farmland disappearing, you know. Yeah, it is what it is, right? What is going on here? You're not off the road, sir. I think he might be stuck. Well, I'm not sure what to do at a time like that, you know? Like, I feel like I should stop and help, but I can't really do anything. You know, I'm not gonna pull him out with a chain. The thing is, guys, this might sound like an excuse, but if that would have been an owner-operator or somebody I know, I would gladly give him a little tug with a chain. But these big companies, I won't do it, man. I will not do it, because what if the chain breaks and you break their truck or something? You know what I mean? I'm even skeptical about helping guys back into spots and stuff anymore. Because if you're guiding them and they hit a truck, it can come back on you. I've heard it happen several times. So, you know what I mean? Like, what do you do nowadays? You want to help people, but these big companies and people that you don't know, I mean, I don't even trust it. They can call a wrecker or something. But anyway, whatever. Let me know what you guys think about that. Let me know what you think about that, because I do like to stop and help people when I can, but these big companies and stuff, like,
Got it on?
if you pull on their truck with a chain and the chain breaks or something, or you mess something up on their truck, I can almost guarantee you they're gonna come back on you.
Yeah, you just have to put a slide.
But anyway.
Alright, you look good all the way, great. Yeah, so glad.
We gotta stop here. We're empty, so no biggie, but still gotta stop. Man, I should have stopped on the other side. Beautiful out over there. You got a scenic overlook there, and it is beautiful. That tried to go into the pull off and he got hung up. His trailer's sticking out on the other side of the road, but it's causing traffic to come over in your lane, so you just take it easy down through there. Pick up the timber framing. I'm gonna just, I see a guy here. I'm gonna go talk to him just to make sure I'm good to go. So they're still working on getting some of these packs together, but that's what we're gonna be taking. Those packs of old barn boards, posts, there's some more down there behind the lift, so shouldn't be much longer. I've been here for about 45 minutes so far, so waiting time, but hey, it is what it is. When we get back, we're gonna load up for Taneytown, Maryland, and then we also, the other truck's getting some getting a new gearbox for the steering, and it's not going to be done, so somebody's got to cover that run with this truck, whether it's me or Sam putting in the overtime. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, we'll get this loaded up. We'll see how it looks. It looks kind of like a puzzle because there's so many different sizes, but we'll get her done. All right, we're getting these loaded up. It's all kinds of different sizes, but we're getting it figured out. got about 2 more packs. Now this stuff is dried out pretty good, so I don't think it's real heavy, but it's hard to know how much it weighs. All right, we got her loaded up. Not the nicest load by any means. See that, you know, just kind of looks the way it does. All kind of different sizes, and yeah, either way, we'll get it back. Let's head on back to Lancaster. Guys, we made it back to Lancaster here, and almost at our destination. Load actually rode nice. I wasn't sure how it's gonna ride, just because it was, you know, a little awkward and not packaged the nicest. They did a pretty good job, but you never know once you start bouncing down the road, you know, how these loads are gonna ride. But done good. Hey driver heading westbound, if you got a copy, I'd take 896 if I were you. They got a police scene up ahead. I think you can still get by. So I'll show you guys a little bit what I was talking about. As far as the load, you know, it's just the big post stacked nice, but the stuff on top and the small packs they're not laying nice, if that makes sense. So he's starting to unload it already, so shouldn't take real long. He's just setting it off on the other side there. So, but anyway, this is how the other side looked. As you can see, the smaller packs on this side just made the whole load kind of awkward, you know. But like I said, it rode okay. It just, I just don't like it when it's uneven like that. Your straps kind of pull these small packs, because that one's a little higher than the one on the other side. So it just makes the load kind of awkward, but hey, it all worked out. I'm gonna get back, and Sam has to go do a run with this one. So, and then I get back in it tomorrow morning early and head to Taneytown, Maryland, which I'll probably take you guys along for that yet, because it'll probably be a nice Amish farm down there. But yeah, this will probably take about 20 minutes, and then we can get on back. I'm going to drop the trailer, wash that, while Sam goes and moves the customer's trailer. And then tomorrow morning I'm going to get up early, and I'm gonna wash this thing real quick. Just wash the aluminum. It didn't get real dirty, but the tires got dirty, and it was raining this morning, so got a little dirty, but not too bad. So we'll get up early. And a lot of people ask, why is it clean every time I see him, even on a rainy week? That's why. All right. It takes commitment if you want to be that clean, or you know, want to be clean even on a rainy week. Is I know it's going to be nice tomorrow, so I'm going to get up early, an hour earlier, and I'm going to quick take a sponge over most of the truck, you know. But that's how you keep it clean. That's the most important part. Water, soap, and a sponge. So I didn't even tell you guys, but where this comes from is, it's an old barn, an old farm there, and they're taking, it's a historic landmark, I guess they call it. And they're taking, you know, taking down the barn bringing back all of this lumber and restoring it, you know, and doing whatever they need to do to it, and then putting it all back up again and restoring the barn. This barn was built in the early 1800s. Crazy. And I get to haul it back, and yeah, then they're gonna pre-finish it, do whatever they need to. They need to go through some kind of process to make sure all the bugs and termites are out of it. And we took all the equipment out. We got to haul all the equipment back. All the lumber comes back, and then this stuff should be re-stained and pre-finished, whatever it all is, and ready to go back out in like September, October. So pretty interesting, but pretty cool to see them do that to old barns like that, you know. So yeah, this lumber from the early 1800s, pretty crazy, and it still looks phenomenal. Isn't that something? That's fascinating to me. But anyway, that's where the lumber's coming from, and that's what they're gonna do with it. All right, we got that all unloaded, guys. So we're heading back to the shop now, and we're gonna hand this truck over to Sam. Well, good morning, guys. It is the next morning. We got loaded up, and we are heading for Taneytown, Maryland. Gonna be to an Amish place, an Amish guy from close to my house that moved out there a few years ago. So that's pretty cool. Down to Carroll County, Maryland here. We're about 10 minutes from the job. All right, now it said there's a 52,000 pound weight limit on a bridge 0.9 miles ahead. And the job site, the place that I'm delivering to, is 0.8 miles ahead. So I don't know, I was trying to look it up on the map, like where is this little stream, you know? But I'm gonna take my chances, because I don't know, I'm gonna, you know, trust the sign here. Because if I go all the way around and come from the top side, and the bridge is just on the other side of the farm, then I'm screwed, you know what I mean? So we're just gonna run it here. We'll be alright. We'll be alright. They got a bunch of tobacco planted, huh? Over there to the right. Okay, we want this place up, right up here to the right where the greenhouses are. I don't see a bridge, so we are good to go. Just gotta find out where to go in here. I see a dirt pile and a telehandler. I do see 2 driveways. Yeah, we'll just pull off to the side here and go ask somebody what they want to do. Well, yeah, we're not getting in that driveway. Definitely not. So we're gonna have to unload it on the street. We're never gonna make it in there. So Just gonna pull along the side here. All right, he wants me to swing into this lot here. He's gonna stop that car for me. So I backed up, and now we're gonna swing it in here to the right, which is actually nice because that way I can get off the street, you know what I'm saying? That always helps. Alright, now we can take the straps off comfortably, you know, without having cars around us, whipping out around us, so that's always good. Alright, so he's just stacking it over there, but pretty much right where I was parked there on the street, but they kind of wanted me off the street because of the traffic. There's not a lot here, but you know how that goes. I mean, it's a very small road, so not much room to get out around after I park there. So yeah, I got some nice greenhouses here. Might take a while to unload with that little lift, you know, one pack at a time, but it's okay. We're not real in a hurry today. We just got to do this, and then I'm gonna go get a load of treated, so be done early afternoon anyway. Well, he's making it pretty quick. So it's actually able to take 2 at a time on some of these 8-footers. So he'll be done soon. The bridge that I was talking about. It's just a couple hundred feet down the road from where we delivered, so we definitely did the right thing by coming in off of 140. Anyway, let's head over to the treatment plant, and we're gonna grab a load of lumber to finish off this week. Like I said, pretty relaxing day. I got up at 2, loaded this up, came out here. By the time we go get that lumber and get back, it'll probably be about 2 o'clock. So get done early, man. Works for me. It's been a long week. So thanks for watching, guys. This is where I'm gonna end this video. I appreciate everybody tuning in again. Thanks a lot. We'll see you on the next one, guys.